What is up, my fit fam? So, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's the day after Christmas. I told you guys I was going to do my arm day workout yesterday. I didn't end up making it to the gym. There were multiple times I was going to try and make it up there. It was just a little too busy. I ended up having my mom's stuff in the morning time that ran a few hours, and my dad's Christmas was actually at a different time than I thought it was. So that kind of messed with my schedule. But we made it today. I was in here this morning for morning cardio and all that good stuff. Still got a decent amount of moving around yesterday. I didn't eat, I'll be honest, I didn't eat crazy, a whole crazy lot. I definitely went over calories, but that was the whole point. But I didn't make myself sick. I kind of watched it. I say that right now as I'm digesting food, but I watched it to an extent, to try and make sure that I wasn't gonna make myself freaking sick because I've done that freaking before. Not a fun time, but didn't do that this time. Ended up drinking plenty of water, not getting sick at all. And yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel ready to lift some freaking weight. We're gonna start increasing the weight and keep the reps around 8 to 12 reps. I don't want to say decreasing the reps, but we are somewhat decreasing the reps. Not going for super high volume at the moment, just because I am super fed right now. So I want to utilize that, especially for today, maybe the next few days. And then at the end of this week, we'll probably doing a body fat percentage test, see where we're at. And yeah, all the good stuff. So still kind of playing catch up from the holidays. I was just really freaking busy. I did a lot of sleeping, I'll tell you all that. So this is exactly how it turned out. I got done with my mom's stuff, and I was like, dude, I gotta sleep off this food and do something. And my goal was to wake up and try and get an hour arm day workout in. And what ended up happening was I ended up sleeping for 2 hours, and ended up just oversleeping. And then before I knew it, when I woke up, it was an hour before I was supposed to be at my dad's house. So that's what ended up happening. But I do feel like I'm very, very well rested. Got good sleep last night too, even though we had that giant nap yesterday. So sleep's been doing good. I feel like I'm completely rested and refed, which is great for the training. So I'm really excited about that. So nothing else to talk about. Let's get inside, get warmed up, and I think we're gonna start off with some seated dumbbell shoulder press. Oh man, I tell you all what, this has been one hell of a fucking start to the workout. I left my fucking headphones here this morning from the morning live stream. Sitting here going oh, how the hell am I gonna do this fucking vlog now? We found them. No one even returned the lost and found, dude. Whatever. We found them. We got it going. This will be my 5th set. Like I said, we're doing sets of 8. I did some warm-up sets of 10. We'll go up heavier than this too, because I've already done. This is my 3rd set with this weight. It's not heavy at all. It's just I'm trying to get everything going. And again, also I don't want to put everything into my shoulders either, because they're not really the big thing I need to be building up the most. But the triceps are part of that. So the overhead pressing in general is also kind of keeping the triceps in mind there too. So we're going. Listen, I know I can do 8 of these, so we're going to do 10 of these on this set particular, and then I'll bump up to maybe the 70s. It's somewhere in between, because I can definitely feel it struggling. Let's feel it out. Ooh, that's starting to get kind of shaky. One more. And, whew. Actually, I don't know. We might actually stay at this weight now I'm thinking about it. If I go slow enough, that'll be hard. Yeah, we'll stay at this weight. I can feel myself digesting the tacos I ate earlier. That's something we're gonna have to get used to. Because again, just to remind y'all, we are increasing the calories as of today, even though it's still technically cutting calories. We're bumping up to officially 3,000, which we were kind of doing that last week. But I was still I said we were. I was giving myself that as a cap. I was still hitting more 2,800, but now we're going to be making sure, like I said, 3,000. I need to start getting used to 250 grams of protein a day too. That one's going to be a big one. But I can definitely already tell y'all right now. Like, I think the part where you guys know how I say like day after a cheat day, I'll feel super like almost like aggressive. I think that's the testosterone going up, which is a huge, but you know, if I'm 215 right now and I haven't bulked, I'm very curious to see what the fuck's gonna happen over the next 6 months. Very curious indeed. All right, slow. Up, down, up, down, up, one more. Whew. Yeah, that's negatives kill. I think I'm gonna do the last set with this weight too. Like I said, I want to do a lot more triceps and biceps as an isolation than just doing these compounds. But these are feeling pretty good. I haven't done these in a minute, so we're good with them. I think after these, we did some tricep push-downs last time, but we didn't do any like, we did that at home. You know, we did at-home workout. So I think we're gonna get the tricep push-downs going again. And honestly, spam them for a little bit. All right, last one. We're gonna go to failure in this one. Just see what happens. I'm expecting to like still go really slow and controlled for the first like 8 reps. And then if I'm feeling like I still got some gas in the tank, I'll pump out like 4 or 5 more if I can. Like I said, we're gonna have to start getting used to that. Since we're kind of gradually going into bulking, the intensity for the workouts really needs to not necessarily just increase, but you know what I mean? Like, I need to be fucked up by the end of these workouts. That being said too, we're gonna be playing around with rest days a little bit more. Probably like every 10 days. Actually, I was thinking every 9th day, doing like a yoga day, which would allow me to hit everything twice, you know? So that's what I'm thinking. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. Let's get this last one in. Oh man, ooh. I couldn't get that last one up there. That wasn't from the strength. There's something going on with my shoulder. I felt like I was gonna tear it out there for a second. Ooh. I mean, it feels fine, but I definitely, when I was doing that, I did that on one of the other sets too. It kind of came in like that. I don't know, there's that mobility I was telling you about. I definitely need to work on that. It was something right here. Right in there. I don't know. I'm definitely going to go ahead and hit some, before we get to the triceps, finish out the shoulders with some front raises, side raises. Actually, just side raises and rear delt raises. Finish out those shoulders, and then, you know, the triceps already kind of getting a pump to it. And then we'll attack the triceps. All right, so this will be my 4th set. I actually am switching over. I was doing a straight arm tricep push downs, but really, man, they just get my wrists a little bit too much. I mean, not to the point that I can't get through a set, but to the point where I feel like it's not doing good stuff for my wrist. So I do prefer, you know, one single arm stuff. Now, how much weight I'm gonna use, I have no idea. Start with like 45. Let's see. That'll be pretty heavy for a first set. Let's maybe go 35. Let me try that out. We're going 10 on each side. Nothing crazy. You guys know how I like to do it too. I like to lean back with it, get that elbow behind me, kind of like a tricep kickback. And me doing that, even then I'm sitting there going like, that's too much. I'm still trying to keep that slow and controlled. Like, I'm not power building right now. Not to say I won't. That's better. Even then, it's still pretty good. 4. It's all about comes all the way up. 8, 9, and it's I'm completely fine with me jerking that down a little bit, but I am probably gonna lower the weight on this next set, because again, I'm not concerned about the weight right now. That first exercise, sure, you know, but after that, I'm really just trying to get this really deep burn. Of course, not keeping the reps really high either. I need to use enough weight to make sure I'm not getting past like 12 reps. I will tell y'all right now, like, in regards to how that makes my wrist feel, 100 times better. And I'm honestly getting a little bit better of a contraction out of it too. So we're gonna do 2 more sets like this. This feels light when I pull, but I'm sure like if I can keep it pretty controlled, it's gonna get me pretty good. Yeah. Just because, again, it's all about keeping that elbow behind you, dude. I'm telling y'all, that makes a world of difference. 6, 7, oh my God, 8, 9. Yeah, and another thing, I'm trying not to pinch too close anymore. I'm starting to realize I don't get as good of a tricep contraction as I do when I like push it out a little bit, give it room to extend. Same kind of idea with my traps, man. It's like squeezing certain muscles or moving your body so that you can squeeze better. Again, it's just basic body mechanics, but it can make a world of difference. I mean, a lot of you guys will be trying all these different exercises out, not needing to, because all you really need to do is just adjust your body to the movement. You know what I mean? I'm starting to also realize that my right arm is significantly, or at least my tricep, significantly stronger. Oh, that's significantly stronger. I do feel like I can do a little bit more weight than that, so we'll add another 5 pounds. And I'm starting to feel, I believe brolic would be the correct term. So it's just all those calories, man. I feel full, which I like. I do like it. I just don't like how fat I feel at the same time. But it's part of it. All right. Again, see, this is what I'm doing there. I was doing this before, but instead of this, I'm going out this way. Almost like I'm using more traps, crazy enough. So I can probably also keep my head forward. Yeah, that's working. And okay. Clear. I'm feeling pumped up. I think for a burnout, and I probably won't record this because there's so many different things I'm doing, but I'll probably burn out on the tricep dip machine for triceps, and then biceps, I don't know. We might go ahead and get in some just regular dumbbell curls, you know, alternating next, and then I might do a burnout by myself. Not recording it because I've done it for you guys before, but running the rack, if you guys remember, with some hammer curls. That wouldn't be a bad idea. 6, 7, 8. I'm telling y'all, feeling it way more. My right side. I think it's just because it's not as strong. Whatever. They're feeling good. Yeah, let me go ahead and get in these. Well, actually, no. Why don't we go ahead and just go ahead and move over to the dumbbell alternating curls. And then, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I think y'all are at a good enough angle that we'll deal with it from here. But this is the last thing I'm going to record for you guys. Now, I still got to do core, I still got to do a burnout for triceps, and I still got to do a burnout for biceps. So we still got a lot. And cardio, which is going to be bag work, and stretching. So really, I got like, I don't know, I'll probably keep it to around 45, 30 more minutes in here if I can, including this stuff. So we'll see what happens. I got that morning cardio in this morning, so I'm not going to just hammer down on the cardio, but I am going to make sure we get plenty of bag work in, because I've been skipping on that a little bit too much this past week. So I want to make sure I get some of that good practice in. But anyways, 3 sets of 10, 5 on each side with this one. We're going to play around with the weight a little bit. see how much we can get going for 5 on each arm. And then I'll be happy. Because we're doing a burnout after this, I'm gonna be happy with that. So let me like burp for a second. Oh, God. Tacos was a bad idea before this. They were healthy homemade tacos. But it's the taco seasoning, I think, is not working with me today. I also ate it like 30 minutes before I came up here, so it's probably that. All right, let's see. A little heavy. I feel like if I did that again, I could probably do it with a little bit better form. So we're gonna stay here for the next set, and then we'll probably drop down on the next set after that. I'm sitting here remembering the fact that I still gotta get in forearms. I'm trying to do too much. I don't know. We haven't been here that long. Maybe like 45 minutes. It's just the fact that it's an arm day. You guys know how I am with the arm days. I don't like them to last super long because I don't need a, they're not like a weaker or a smaller side of me. Well, I mean, I don't know, proportion-wise. I don't know. Proportion-wise, I think they're fine, especially once we get these love handles off. These love handles really make me look wider than I am. But I think, again, you guys know my whole spill on that. A lot of that's loose skin that we got to get rid of. But we're working on it. All right, this one, I just got to make sure my pinkies are all the way to the side. I think that was helping me on the last one. I just love the way those feel. I don't know why. I don't know. I will say this too. I'm very much like in a weird, that weird Zen attitude I talk about where like I get them, not that I'm getting in my head, but that I'm daydreaming. I'm catching myself daydreaming a lot and having to like snap myself out of it. So that's something I'm dealing with. Anyways, I want to pop this down to probably the, I really like doing these with 45s. Like I'll bump the reps up. I really like doing these with the 45s because they have like a not as fat grip on it. And it just feels, something about them feel really good. So I'm going to probably do 8 on each arm for this last set. I am very curious to see what the pose out's going to look like today. I feel chubby. So there's definitely a bunch of shit in my stomach still digesting, but I just got to see what it's looking like. With all these carbs in me, I just have to. Just in case you guys are wondering too, I'm sure someone's sitting there going like, why is he rocking side to side? It's because if you don't do that, you're going to be using a lot of like, I mean, look at the way the body works here, dude. If I'm going straight up and down, my arms can't really twist the way they need to unless I really focus on it, which is going to be really hard. So what I like to do is put pressure on the outside of my foot, lean, and it gives my arm room to do the curl so that I'm not sitting here hitting my leg every time I do a curl. That's why I do it that way. You get a lot longer range of motion when you do it that way, and it just feels way more natural. It doesn't feel like you're making your muscles do something that's just not what they're supposed to do, Whew. All right, I've got quite a bit still left to do, so I'm gonna get all my stuff done with, except for maybe the bag work and the stretching, abs, forearms, burnouts, and then we'll do I do want to see what the pose out's looking like today. All right, we got that done actually pretty quick. A lot quicker than I was expecting it to be done. I think we got it done in like 10, 15 minutes. But let's check out what it's looking like. Not too shabby. I don't know what y'all are seeing, but abs are still pretty visible. Yeah, still pretty visible. But we'll see what happens over the next coming weeks. Like I said, we still need to see what an in-body says. I would imagine I'm at like 11 or 12%, but we'll just have to wait and see. You know what I mean? I don't want to put any numbers out there. I feel full, like really full. I'm actually using the camera because I can see y'all in the mirror. Usually flexing in the mirror behind y'all. Actually, let me use y'all right there because it'll be better posing for y'all, to be honest. The posing's always a little off for y'all just because I'm trying to flex in the camera, not the camera angle. I don't know. I'm gonna quit talking. Let's just flex. How does that look? Not bad. Even from right there, I'm looking kind of slim. It's just, again, loose skin. You can tell right here. Look. That crazy jiggle like that. Like, fat won't jiggle like that. Like, I'll touch it and it jiggles. You know what I mean? Fat will hang there, but it's almost like it is a little bit more firm if the skin's not, loose. So, loose skin is something you'll want to pay attention for. I definitely think at this point I would recommend that cream I've been using because I do think I'm seeing a difference from it. It's just going to take, just like anything, take time. But I think a part of that is going to be, me, filling up these muscles, and it's going to push that skin out more too, obviously. It's just mainly, it won't do that here, because I don't expect getting any bigger here, right? So that's why I'm really wanting to apply that stuff there. But other than that, man, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, not bad at all. And then also these intercostals. I'm just wondering what's going on with them. Because you can see when I flex like this, you can see like that. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I think that's my lat. And then that must be my teres minor. Or major, whatever. It's part of my shoulder. But I'm just curious. I'm looking at it. It's all different. But anyhow, I'm sitting here rambling now. I'm going to go finish up some cardio, and then I will go ahead and take y'all back out for a post-workout talk, and we'll go ahead and do like a post-workout meal. Okay. I remember this time. I just got out of the shower. So we got a protein shake that I made up real quick. If you guys ever notice, like, I mix up my protein shakes with just a freaking chopstick just because I like to. It reaches down further than a spoon, and I can really get a good twirl into it. But also, guys, I know a lot of people don't like drinking protein shakes because of the clumps, and you Google all the time, like, how do you get rid of the clumps and protein, blah, blah, blah. You just drink the clumps, dude. Just drink the fucking clumps. You're going to be okay. You're not a baby. Okay? You're not going to choke. You'll be okay. All right? You're not drinking this because you necessarily enjoy it. Granted, I do recommend getting a protein powder that you do like, because the more you do enjoy it, the more likely it's going to be easier for you to stay consistent to. But at the same time, none of this is a walk in the park, okay? Just drink the goddamn thing. Get over it. I also have some Christmas leftover, I guess you could say. I found this homemade turtle. I'm just going to track it like it's an Oreo. Seems about right, right? There's caramel, chocolate, pretzel, pecan. I'd say a good 70 calories. That's what I'm going to track it as. Money, dude. Money, dude. Now, here's the worrisome part. Okay. Okay. I mixed 2 different types of protein powder here. I don't know how this is going to taste. It's probably not going to taste great. But again, what did I just fucking say? It don't matter. Let's try it out. Didn't taste bad. So it's chocolate and birthday cake. I hate birthday cake flavored protein. By the way, never get that. Never do that. Ever. It's not good. But this isn't too bad. I think it was about 1.5 scoops worth. It was the same kind of protein, same brand, just different flavors. So I'm just going to track it as 1.5 scoops, 20 ounces of milk, 70 calories for the turtle. Quick little post-workout meal. Here in 30 minutes, I'm going to have to do a session with a client. So I got to get ready for that. But thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more eventful. It's going to be leg day. So gonna try and make sure, we're gonna have to squat. I just want to squat, okay? I think we're gonna try and fit in some Bulgarian split squats too, because I've been skipping out on those for good reasons. They fucking suck. But that on top of doing some good glute work for an anterior pelvic tilt that I've been having. So we got a good lineup of exercises for you guys. But I'll see you guys there. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.